Boys belong in the garage, fixing cars, or dying at war. Who wouldn't go back to see the dinosaurs, though? I would go back to see the dinosaurs. Can confirm, boys are cute and hot. YouTube! I'm Stellatrix, coming at you live from a starship near you. If you were wondering what is on my head, it is a guinea pig. And the guinea pig really wants you to subscribe to me and come watch me on Twitch. What do you think, guinea pig? Oh, yeah. I think you should definitely subscribe to Stellatrix and come perceive her on the starship on Twitch. That sounds like mighty fine. Mighty splendid or splendid arena. What do British people say? Mighty stupendous. Actually. See, the guinea pig said so it has to be done. Today, we will be perceiving boys versus girl memes once again, by VaazkL.
Girls, boys don't get our signs. They're signs. Stop. No stopping anytime. Boys will never understand. We need.
See, that's because this goes back to what I said in a previous video, where girls are taught, especially with guys, not to be straightforward. Because you'll be seen as a sloot if you're too forward. And if a guy really likes you, he'll chase you and ignore your nose, which is really toxic and bad. Don't do that. No means no. But as a society, we have a lot of things to unlearn.
Need to break away from these sexist gender roles. Both men and women should be scrubbing the toilets. You'll never understand my...
That's a mascara wand, in case you were curious.
Pain, giving birth. Sorry. Accidentally stepping on your dog's paw. Boys with the time machine. Don't marry her, Mr. Deb. She's crazy. Girls with the time machine. Don't marry her, Mr. Deb. Damn, that's powerful. This crazy pressure for men to be square-shaped really annoys me sometimes. I'm glad that you all understand. Google is definitely a woman. It starts suggesting things before you can even finish your sentence. That means Bing is a man. Tries to convince people it's superior and does a horrible job with pleasing excuses. Girls daydreaming versus boys daydreaming. Woman pack.
Is that the Taj Mahal? Is this what boys do? Dream of burning down the Taj Mahal? Oh, it's the White House. I'm not from Earth. I'm an alien. Wait, what's the difference between the White House and the Capitol building? Oh, one is for the president, the other is for Congress/Senate. Okay, gotcha.
Woman packed for 3-day vacation versus man packed for 3-day vacation.
True!
This kid knows what's up. Who is your hero, Dad? Why do you consider this person to be your hero? He is brave. Is there anything your hero is frightened of? Mom. Society. Blue is for the boys, pink is for the girls. Me. Gender non-confirming lobster is my new aesthetic.
I think we need more gender non-conforming lobster in our life. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking lobsters gay. Do you understand that?
Today, a guy confirmed that at boys' sleepovers, they do, in fact, talk about girls and who they like a good majority of the time. I just thought this would be useful information. Why does this have so many notes? What did you think we do at sleepovers? Drugs? Animal sacrifices?
Wait, boys, do you actually do that? Is this real? Do boys actually talk about girls at sleepovers? That's not real. That can't be real.
Well, that's what girls do.
Yeah!
Girls Twitter. Touch her heart, not her body. Steal her attention, not her V-card. Make her smile, don't waste her tears. Boys Twitter. Life is a soup, and I am a fool. Are you a boy or an apricot? Yes, I'm a boy. Yes, I play video games. Don't hit on me, silly girls. What? Boys don't play video games? Get back in the garage and fix my car. Another gamer boy. They all just want attention and can't even play well. Why do you look sad?
Boys belong in the garage, fixing cars, or dying at war. Boys don't play video games. That's girl activities. Can neither confirm nor deny. Am lobster. Understandable. Have a good day.
Sad, because I don't share my emotions. I am afraid to be seen as weak among my friends. I know. I am your granddaughter. Really? You know I got to try that dussy. Bro, what? Ancient war drawings found in boys' locker rooms. Boys don't mature. They just graduate from Xbox to golf. Girls don't mature.
Why is that so true?
They just graduate from playing with dolls to playing with feelings. Man.
Okay. Like a boy has never played with a girl's feelings or even another boy's feelings? Yeah, right. Get out of here. Gender non-conforming lobster calls cap.
Men, please put the toilet seat down when you are done. Thanks in advance. The women. Ladies, you are strong, independent women. You don't need a man to put the toilet seat down for you. You got this.
Okay, if you live with exclusively dudes and you want to be disgusting and leave the toilet seat up, sure, by all means. Leave the toilet seat up, let your shit particles infect your toothbrush.
Oh! Ew! Dude!
Do you want to be disgusting? Go be disgusting. Fine, whatever. If you live with a woman, I think it's respectful to put the toilet seat back in its default position and not smear your shit particles everywhere, because when you leave the toilet seat up, when you leave the lid open, this is the bigger problem. When you leave the lid open, the poop particles roam way more freely and they get way more all over the things than if you put the toilet lid down before you flush. However, if you are a woman and you're in a scenario where you are intruding upon the guy's space, then I think you should shut up and let the toilet seat be left up. Like, say, I don't know, maybe you work at a construction site and there's just one bathroom for whatever reason. Yeah, let the dudes keep the toilet seat up. You're the minority there. Conform, wench. Compromise, leave the seat down but pee in the sink.
Support of gender equality, the men. We should split bathrooms by pee versus poop instead of men versus women.
True.
When a girl needs help versus when a boy needs help. Why are boys so against wigs? Imagine if your man came home and just hung up his muscles in the closet. Dudes,
I don't think that's even remotely the same thing. You know what? I think the boys are just jealous that it's not socially acceptable for them to wear wigs. I think we should allow the boys to wear wigs.
They're not into cars, are just the male version of horse girls. This is easily the most accurate tweet ever. My dad just saw my report card and started yelling at me because there was an F on it, but it was actually an F for female, as in gender. Are you a boy or a girl?
I'm a failure.
Oh my god. I have a date tonight. OMG, I'm so happy for you. Boys, I found a girl. I'm going on a date tonight. I'm happy for you. I hope you have a great date. And they went on a date tonight. I'm happy for you. I hope you have a great date. And they went on a date. Remember, boys and girls, safety first. Real girls, boys with girl filters.
True!
Girl logic.
True!
Don't ever talk to me again. I mean it, okay? Why men walk funny? Injured leg, foot, or hip. Attempted to unstick nuts from leg. Face.
I feel like I've talked about this before, but women have a similar problem to this. Because sometimes the underwear gets a little too cozy with the roast beef, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Sometimes the wrapping paper gets a little too cozy with the roast beef. Women relate. They just won't tell you that they relate to this one.
Leg. Facebook. Man doesn't log on to Facebook for a week. Gets one notification. Woman doesn't log on for a week. Gets every notification. Isn't it weird how we live longer?
That's because women tend to be more social on social media. Duh.
Men? Yeah, it's weird. Full of cyanide. Does cyanide actually smell like almonds, girls? Why do you always look so much cuter than me? Internally. Not this question again. Boys, why do you look exactly like me? I am your reflection, bro. You have no friends. When girls wake up versus when I wake up. Girls during puberty. I hate periods. I hate cramps. Boys during puberty. Hey dude, what's up? Your voice sounds stupid. Boys who can turn invisible. Boo. Ah, ghost. Girls who can turn invisible. Finally, I can walk home safely at night. Maybe we can go out for a quiet drink without being harassed. Girls. Hey, did you know that women live longer than men? Hey, I wonder why that is. Women and children first. Yes. Girls.
Thank you, men, for your sacrifice. I appreciate you and all that you do to keep women safe.
Versus boys with the time machine, and they both missed grandma. Can you guys imagine if the only education people got was from fan fiction? Well, there would be a lot more access to birth control because men would think they could get pregnant. Girls when they're drunk versus boys when they're drunk. There are two drunk men outside my window, and all they're saying is, "No, you're my best friend in the whole world."
This is indicative of somebody who's never spent a time in a girl's bathroom ever. You don't even have to be drunk for this to happen, but girls will go be besties with other girls in the bathroom for 5 minutes. You won't even remember each other's names, but that's just a thing. There is no more supportive place on the planet than a girl's bathroom in an area where people get drunk.
Back and forth. She's so much older. What are we supposed to talk about? Military history? Girls. It isn't much, but I hope you like it. Don't worry, it's the thought that counts. Boys. I spent 3 hours to find the worst gift possible. Nice. Girls after doing the deed versus boys. Restarting. Shutting down. Boys when they're...
I think that depends on the girl, and that depends on the guy.
Bored versus girls when they're bored. Well, here we go again. I cut my own bangs. Why do girls actually do this? Dieting for 1 week.
I don't know why girls do it. Okay. You know, the actual answer to that question is that it is a known thing that because of the importance that society places on a woman's hair, when a woman goes through something that is a big deal, traumatic, or even great, or any sort of big change, she gets the urge to change her hair because it is so integrated into our sense of self and who we are as people that it's like a form of reclaiming control. And also, having the same hair just kind of gets boring sometimes. Is that why you have blue hair? Anyway.
Man, stop putting cream in his coffee. Weight change, minus 10 pounds. Woman, went to the gym for an hour every day, cut out the carbs, gave up wine, caught a stomach bug. Weight change, +1. Time travel is invented. Girls, I can relive the time with my ex. Boys, girls on Facebook. There's always a reason to smile. Boys on Facebook, so ugly. Why is my hamster so ugly? A woman's idea of, let's just be friends, is, hey, listen to all of my problems and keep me company while I do the deed with someone else. So a woman's idea of being friends is being friends.
I have a lot to say about that. I got a lot of flack for saying the friend zone doesn't exist because I didn't extrapolate on that. That was in my comments from the hub video, by the way. You should go watch it. But the problems that people experience within the friend zone do exist. Like this, I think what this comment is trying to say are the women who do, in fact, string along men, giving them breadcrumbs, thinking that maybe they'll have feelings for them, so that they can coerce the man into doing everything for them. The friend zone is just emotional abuse. Just call it what it is. It's emotional abuse. Stop doing it. There we go. Clarified myself now. Can we agree on that?
Boys. Nissan 240 SX is so much better. No! Girls. My car is purple. Cool color. Girls in chemistry lab versus boys in chemistry lab. Girls with emoticons. Oh my god, so cute. Thanks. Boys. Lol, Among Us out of periods and colons. Am I ugly? No way, you are beautiful. Am I ugly? Ugly is not enough to describe you. You gotta try these, man. Sorry, I don't even know what he's saying. Girls with a time machine. Don't get with Jeffrey. He becomes a drug addict. Who the hell are you? Boys with a time machine.
Who wouldn't go back to see the dinosaurs, though? I would go back to see the dinosaurs. Actually, you know what? No, I wouldn't, because they had really big bugs during that time period. I think hitting the Earth with a giant meteor was the right solution.
Male logic. Which one is better? Thought you just ironed it. When girls sneeze versus when boys sneeze. Me, wondering why everyone shoots guns when they sneeze. Girls want to be loved and accepted. Boys want to be loved and accepted. 9 plus 10.
It's almost like most of the world's problems are a result of loneliness, and everyone is a human that just wants to be loved and accepted. Spread love, spoobs!
10 equals 19. Thanks. Sharing a bathroom with a girl. I leave a towel on the ground. Bathroom is considered a mess. There's two theories to arguing with a woman. Neither one works. Girls, guess my zodiac sign. You're so sensitive. I would say Sagittarius. Boys, guess my zodiac sign. Cancer. I am 20 years old, and I still have no idea how girls make hats out of towels after they shower. This is the most innocent thing I have ever seen. This lifted my spirits a little. One time my brother tried to yank away my towel hat and was promptly horrified when I yelled in pain. I didn't know your hair was in there, he cried. Wait, your hair is in the twisty part? Oh dear.
Okay, the towel, what did you think was in there though? What did you think was in the twisty part? Did you think girls were just wearing a silly hat for funsies? To be honest, yeah.
Is it mandatory to ask a girl to be your girlfriend? How else is she meant to know she's your girlfriend?
That's how Helios asked me out. He didn't ask me out. He just called me his girlfriend one day, and I was like, excuse you? And he was like, what? Do you not want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, shut up, Babaka. Anyway, now we're married.
How to argue with a woman. A flowchart. Are you alright? Yes. No. You lose. The female marks her territory.
True.
Women hate cargo shorts because it reveals the tactical inferiority of purses.
True!
Girls, I'm sick. You better infect me. I'm sick. Bro, get over here and cough on me so I don't gotta go to work. What?
I don't know a single girl who has ever been in the situation of this, and not been like, please infect me. Please get me sick.
To work. What girls think boys want to slap? What okay, no. Does anyone else prefer Jake to Logan now? I love both boys and girls, but I'm still single. Guess you're just meant to be by yourself. I asked my husband to sell an envelope for mailing. Are you staying or leaving? My guy has 4 pillows. He's got his life together.
This might not be a controllable situation, living in the basement, but this made bed, this nicely made bed with crisp sheets and 4 pillows, that's a man that's trying. That's a man that's getting his shit together. That's, yes. Men, you want to impress a woman? But bring her to your home, have a nicely made bed with more than 1 freaking pillow.
I took my 11-year-old daughter to get a drink at Starbucks. We watched an incredibly handsome construction worker walk across the parking lot and into the store. Do you know what that little girl said to me? I don't know what he fixes, but mine is broken.
Ew.
What if it was your 11-year-old son who said that about a young woman who walked into the store? I thought we were teaching boys not to objectify girls. Or does that only apply to boys? How to hint your boyfriend that you want flowers, that you want a promise ring, that you want to kiss, that you want a baby. How to hint to your girlfriend to lose weight, that you want, yeah, that. If men got to name eyeshadow colors, purple, a weird blue, orange steak, yeah, we get where this is going. This is how men handle a boo-boo. I will never understand why the smell of
And then men handle sick with boo-hoo.
girl's perfume lasts 8 seconds. Meanwhile, boys can go through an apocalypse and still smell like cologne. She's just broken. She's not joking. Crying behind her laugh. Boys, girls, he's John Cena. I'm crying so hard. He's asking the ghost all the questions, and it's giving answers using the 1 beep, 2 beep system. Then he asks if it's a boy or a girl, and it just starts screaming. I'm the type of girlfriend who will feed my man his fries while he is driving. I'm the girlfriend who will eat his fries while he is driving. Girls, smell this. Okay.
If you're not in a relationship where you can steal each other's food, then are you even in a relationship?
I'm the girlfriend who will eat his fries while he is driving. Girls, smell this. Okay. That smells amazing. I know, right? Smell this. What is it? Just smell it. No. Dude, just trust me. I don't know. Come on. Fine. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Girls go to Mars to get more chocolate bars.
That's not what I heard.
She begged him for the deed, then accused him of assault. Columbia University still expelled him despite audio evidence proving his side. Middle school boys. I don't know.
Are we just gonna brush over this one? Who's laughing at this? Who thinks this is funny? I'm gonna be that girl for a second. This does happen. This is the minority, and most victims who come forward are not lying. But this does happen, and this contributes nowadays to why men are way less likely to just approach a woman and flirt with her, because there are a lot of women who do this, unfortunately. This is real. Men, I believe you. I just want you to know that. Like, I understand.
Still expelled him despite audio evidence proving his side. Middle school boys. I don't know, I'm scared of summoning demons and stuff. What if it goes wrong? Middle school girls. Alpha males eat wings and drink beers at Hooters with the boys.
If the men find out that we summon demons at sleepovers, they're going to tell the church.
Middle school girls. Alpha males eat wings and drink beers at Hooters with the boys. Beta males nibble on tapas at Spanish vegan cafes with their wives. As a former Hooters girl, I can assure you, only betas who like to think they were alpha males ate there. And we all laughed when you left. Girls when driving. Dear, you should drive slower. Yeah, I was a little bit...
Generally speaking, if you're somebody who ascribes to the alpha beta way of thinking, you are the thing that you are trying not to be. Because what you're trying to be is somebody who is confident. But confident people who get all the girls don't spend their time looking at everything as alpha or beta. Unless they're trying to grift you and make you hate women so that they can make money off of your hatred.
Bit reckless, boys when driving. Bet you can't speed more. I paid for the whole speedometer. I'll use it all. Girls,
True.
I am considering ending my life. No, we love you. We are here for you. Boys, I am considering ending my life. Bro, do you need help? Don't do it, bro. Maybe we should go out and get a drink.
I love
Girls
that.
only cry over
Good.
basic trash. Boys only cry over stupid stuff. My battery is low and it's getting dark. My parents sent me...
I just found a new octave in my vocal cords. I don't think I've ever gotten that high before.
And it's getting dark. My parents sent me to an all-boys private school and don't let me have social media, like Snapchat. And they just finished telling me I have bad conversation skills and need to learn how to talk to girls. It's 2014. Why do boys still think girls like the smell of axe? I don't know about you, but I love the smell of an axe in my hands. Smells like wood polish and cold iron. Smells like powder and fear. Or maybe boys wear axe for themselves and don't need to do things for women's approval. Ooh. Guys get 5...
Ooh, guys, do you wear axe for each other and not for women approval?
1,000 times more attractive when they roll up their sleeves. 0 to 100 real quick. I'm laughing because I feel like I'm in Victorian England. Show us your ankle. You versus...
No, okay. This is... Men, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me, men. Men underestimate the power of tailored pants, a good fitting top, and a tie. I am so serious. Also, wash your hair. Please wash your hair.
quick. I'm laughing because I feel like I'm in Victorian England. Show us your ankle.
It's
you
so true,
versus the girl
though.
he cheats with. I feel like boys don't understand this tweet, and it makes me love it so much more.
This is so
I'm actually
funny.
concerned for boys who complain about how different girls look without makeup. Like, did you think...
Actually, you know what? This could mean two different things. This could mean that the girl that he's cheating on you with doesn't know how to do her hair, or it could mean that her hair is better than yours. I'm not sure which one it's going for here.
more. I'm actually concerned for boys who complain about how different girls look without makeup. Like, did you think eyeshadow permanently alters a girl's eyelids? Are you frightened when people change clothes? Babies have no concept of object permanence.
Oh my
That's one of the
God.
sickest burns I've ever read.
This one is difficult because I think it's perfectly valid to prefer a girl that isn't wearing makeup, because some makeup does heavily alter the way that you look. Makeup is magic, like the towel hat, yeah.
Girls only wear makeup and dress nice for guys. False. I preen for Satan. Girls. Hey, sweetie, wanna come over? Yeah, sure. Boys. Hey, douchebag, come over. I'm alone. Cool, bro.
That's me.
Girls sleep
I'm the
over.
dude.
I think Jason likes you. Boys sleep over. Who is the gay man? Girls at the restaurant. Can you not calculate your calories for at least once? Sirloin? No, the fillet has less fat. No butter, please. And the salad dressing. Wait a minute, let me go back. Yes, ma'am. Boys at the restaurant. Look at how big this fry is. Tremendous. Women. Wow, good.
Is that freaking Saitama and what is his name? Garo? What the hell?
Women. Wow, good drawing. Only good? Wow, that's so rude. I worked really hard on this. Men. Damn, that's really bad. Thanks. Girls' kitchen. What should I make for dinner? Boys. Girls every month versus boys every day. Every day's
Every
a bit
day?
crazy. I'm gonna visit my younger self.
Actually,
Oh, yes, me too. Don't make that meme. Okay. I let my husband label the spices, and this happened. Boys talking about girls. Boys talking to girls. Girls entering puberty. OMG, mum, my chest is growing, and I am sad all the time. And why is there blood, mum? And why are boys so rude? Oh my goodness, sweetie. I am always there for you. Tell me if you need me. I don't want my baby girl to feel insecure. Boys entering puberty. Bobs are nice. The dad. I know. My brother just slid this under my door. Consider this a warning. If you ask a coworker, how are you? And they say, well, I'm here. That loosely translates to, I need you to push me off the roof. We can make it look like an accident. If I die, I'm finally free. If I live, well, I'll sue this place and split the money. Please, for the love of God, help.
Capitalist depression knows no gender. We're all in this hellscape together.
So I was outside earlier today and saw some women. Who let them out of the kitchen? Also, that explains why you're single. Diamond, what women think, what men think, what I think. Car dudes are the male equivalent to horse girls.
Whoa, that's so real. That's so funny. That's so true. I never thought of that before.
Girls with the time machine, take my money. Well, thank you very much. Boys with the time machine, take my money. Well, thank you very much. Girls during puberty. OMG, I hate everything. Boys, girls' pockets can barely hold.
It's true. I've seen so many boys punch giant steaks. I don't know what it is about the giant steaks that men just feel the urge to punch incessantly.
Girls' pockets can barely hold a phone. Boys' pockets, what's in boys' bathrooms. Here I sit broken-hearted. Tried to poop, but only farted. Then one day, I took a chance. Tried to fart, but pooped my pants. Girls in Red Dead Redemption 2. Shopping spree, all items. Boys, 100 ways to die. Teenage boys wear skirts to school to protest against no shorts policy.
Hell
Boys
yeah!
go to college.
I had a bunch of boys do something like that with me in high school. I got dress coded by this teacher who was being really misogynistic towards me. I was wearing jeans with holes in them. They weren't inappropriately placed holes, but he didn't like them.
To get more knowledge to school, to protest against no shorts policy. Boys go to college to get more knowledge. Girls go to Jupiter to get obliterated by acid rain.
Hell yeah.
Girls when the school year ends. Boys going to poop in the urinals one last time. Girls
What?
using a sniper. OMG, this is so scary. I can't believe you shoot people with this. Guys, nice butt, 3 o'clock. Damn, girls, I'll just do a light jog today. Boys, I have to beat that car to the next stop sign or I will lose 10 points.
I do
After
stuff
a
like that
breakup, a man
too.
versus woman. First day, in a week, in a month. Girls, why don't boys understand our signs? Their signs? Clack, bend, snap. How girls clean versus how boys clean. Release Claymore Roomba. Someone take my boyfriend's phone away. I'm trying to leave you like this.
Okay, not gonna lie. That's kind of cute. That's hilarious. That's freaking hilarious.
Babe, can you put the food up? Men, girls in lunch detention. I miss sitting with my friends. I hope my mum doesn't find out. Boys in lunch detention. Boys with a mustache. Don't go within 500 feet of an elementary school. Man logic. You look great. Wears this 500 more times. Woman logic. You look great. Never wears this again. Girls with
If I have any girls that are watching this at all, be more forthcoming with your compliments. Compliment the boys. Boys don't get enough compliments. Please give them compliments.
Photoshop versus boys with Photoshop. Girls looking at boys versus boys looking at girls. Trying to get laid at a bar. Men versus women. It's been 6 seconds and he hasn't messaged back. You deserve better than him, boys. She responded after 2 years. Nice. Girls.
Boys have better standards for yourself. If she doesn't reciprocate your interest, then move on to somebody that does. You deserve somebody that loves you as much as you love them.
I hope he'll like this game. He's been talking about it for months. He's going to love it, don't worry. Boys. Bro, I got her the remake of her favorite game. She's going to love it. That's the perfect gift. I
That's
wish
so
I was your
cute.
girlfriend.
That's so
Guys
cute.
have strange priorities when it comes to household stuff. For example, I am currently in a house that has no shower curtain, but has 3 TVs in the living room. What's your very first thought about this? Man, engineering, I don't know. This is why women live longer than men. His laundry. Normal wash, tumble dry. Her laundry. When a man washes dishes. I can't believe she didn't cry during Tony Stark's death. Do girls even have feelings? Who is worse? Men. Women. Girls wearing boy clothes. Society. Boys wearing girls' clothes. Society.
Let everybody wear what they want regardless of gender.
Girls. Boys only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Boys. Girls want money and nothing else. Well, they both actually want.
True!
History teacher. Today, we're learning about the medieval period. Girls. Ooh, they were so dirty back then. Boys. Girls saying
Also
hi
true.
versus boys saying hi. I don't know how true this is. Once I was at a party, and they asked me what my dad did for a living. And I said he died when I was 12. And of course I hear the collective, "Aw, I'm so sorry." And then I hear some girl whisper from the back, "You're halfway to becoming Batman." Batman. And that is how I met one of my best friends.
I was gonna say, did you marry her?
And he wanted a donut, and I spent 5 hours making them from scratch. This is how I act when I'm in love.
That's so cute.
Are you a boy or a girl? Yes. No. Boy. Girl. Girls when they're in love. Girls go to college to get a degree in a program that they were once excited for, but have since had all the enjoyment sucked out of it, and is no longer a baseline requirement in an increasingly competitive and demanding workforce. And boys go to Jupiter to get on the computer. Guys, I'm leaving you. I must stop watching the hub since I'm about to ask a girl out. I do wish you all well. I'll tell you how it goes. I really like this girl. Manly tears. He hasn't logged in for 3 months. He did it, that son of a gun.
Or find a girl who will watch the hub with you. That's always an option.
Run! Run! This was a horrible idea. Why did we do that? 7-year-old me in the McDonald's bathroom after getting a girl toy in my Happy Meal. How to impress most girls. Respect her, honor her, protect her, care for her. How to impress most boys. Do the exact same thing.
Wild how that works.
An invitation by saying his girlfriend won't let him go, and everyone will likely understand. But if a girl declines an invitation by saying her boyfriend won't let her go, people will likely get concerned.
True, but that shouldn't be that way. If my partner won't let me go, then I need to find a new partner.
What men think women want versus what women actually want. A chunky pillow. A man's day versus a woman's day. I think I'm a woman. My day does not go like this. I'll be ready in 5 minutes is exactly the same as I'll be home in 5 minutes.
LOL.
Wife, do you want anything to eat? Husband, what are the choices? Yes or no? Unpopular opinion. Not all dogs are good boys. Blocked. Sometimes they are good girls. Unblocked.
Yeah!
Girls when they sneeze versus boys when they sneeze versus dads when they sneeze. The difference between guys and girls Snapchats. My boyfriend is so cute. He bought me Starbucks while I dye my hair. Went to Area 51. Got me an alien. Go.
Why do boys do that though? What is it about boys and taking unflattering pictures of their girlfriends? Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
Was her sister's wedding, her second wedding, her second sister's wedding, her friend's engagement, her friend wedding. Boys. Yeah, we got it easy in a way.
True.
And we don't have to give birth to a child. I could never do that. Visiting
I don't know why he brought up childbirth, but that's hilarious.
my girlfriend at work. She's a server, and she has a table of 20 guys who keep checking her out and flirting with her. Needless to say, I'm sitting here enjoying my steak, knowing I get to do the deed with her tonight, and these guys are buying my Christmas present. Men writing women characters. She was beautiful, but didn't know it. She was 5'7" and 101 pounds. Her feet were size 3. Her hat size was infant. She'd never thrown up, even once. Her periods lasted 45 minutes. Her top was see-through. You meet a girl. You have the same interests. You understand.
You've read the key part where she's not like other girls. She didn't know she was beautiful.
Minutes. Her top was see-through. You meet a girl. You have the same interests. You understand quite well. She invites you to her house. She has a boyfriend. First it was girls' locker rooms versus boys' locker rooms. Then it was the feminine urge versus the masculine urge. To now, it's girl dinner versus boy dinner. When will it end? When will we escape? I feel like maybe some of you guys don't even want to escape. Doesn't anyone else want to escape? The only high school heterosexual
Get this person off the
romance
internet.
I want to see is jock girl, ex nerd boy. Sorry, the other ones have been too overdone. Give me a super confident basketball player girl and a guy who's terrified of
Yes!
her. Nerd boy.
Yes, yes, yes,
is
yes!
scrambling for books at his locker. Basketball girl leans on the locker next to his, like jocks do in high school movies. Let me guess, no other guy wants to go out with her because she's too tall and intimidating. Actually, no, all the basketball dudes think she's super cool, but she wants the calculus loser. Today I got into an argument with my aunt because she was upset that her daughter was dating a girl. So I said, do you really think you should fall in love with someone's genitals over their soul? Because that's shallow and sad. And my 75-year-old grandmother, who was sitting in her rocking chair and who hasn't said a word for the past hour, screamed, "Oh, burn!" and hit my aunt with a fly swatter.
Okay. That feels like peak 2012 made-up Tumblr. I can't even pretend to react to that one because that just sounds so fake. Just randomly hits your aunt with a fly swatter. That's so LOL rar XD random. r/that happened moment. I hope it's real because that's hilarious.
Girls' lunch table. Oh, Jason is so cute, right? Boys' lunch table. Is doing the deed a sport? It can be, I think. You can burn calories. Does burning calories, is that equal to doing a sport? I don't know. I don't think that's like a requirement. Do you need to lose calories for it to be considered
competitive
a sport? Why am I giving this question such thought? I don't know. Boy math is having a 70-inch TV, but no dining table. Need someone to be obsessed with me like this. Why am I too attracted to my wife? I know this sounds weird, but I've been with my wife for about 10 years. 8 years dating and almost 2 married. I have always found her beautiful and super hot, but lately these last few months, I'm obsessing over her. I feel like she's way too hot. I can't stop staring at her when we're in the same room. Is this normal? Do I need to do something? I tried looking online for help, but there isn't anything out there. I have no friends or family to ask about this. Girls only cry.
That is so freaking cute. If you don't love your partner like that and they don't love you back like that, are you even with the right person? Helios' Reddit account? Stop it.
For help, but there isn't anything out there. I have no friends or family to ask about this. Girls only cry over basic trash. Boys only cry over stupid stuff. My name is Blake. I'm 10 years old. My brother had a party with his friends, and I come outside and see a McDonald's bag. When I look inside, there was only empty cups. No burgers or anything saved for me. I felt very sad, and I played Minecraft feeling sad. I didn't get a share of McDonald's. Girls.
Get that boy a freaking burger, bro! What the heck?
Girls. OMG, I didn't wash my clothes in 4 days. OMG, girl, come on, meet the expectations. Yeah, I don't know who on... why would you make this?
What?
Go have a shower, you sick fuck.
What?
Nice guy starter pack.
Why do girls only like bad boys?
I opened the door for her. Why won't she smash me? Always reposts the worst memes with this guy. Friendzone. Obsessed with Sigma, Alpha, Beta, BS. Lone Wolf. You'll make more money if you work in finance instead. Really? Boys with a time machine? Well, funny story. My friend actually told his dad about Bitcoin, but he didn't buy, so this was in 2014. Mission.
I have a similar story.
Buy a pair of pants. Male versus female. Time, 6 minutes. Cost, $33. Time, 3 hours and 20. Yeah, but it's kind of like, it's just different for women. My mom does this all the time. I don't really know how to explain it. It's more of like an activity.
Yeah.
With guys, or at least with most guys, it's like, okay, I'm going out specifically to get this, then I'm going home. Boys after getting slapped. I am really sorry, bro. It's okay. Girls after getting slapped. I don't get this. I don't get the punchline. Girls when they get a compliment. Nice shirt. Thank you. Boys when they get a compliment. Nice shirt. You have my eternal gratitude. I shall remember this moment until my last breath. Girls
Boys, you have a
versus
nice
boys
shirt.
memes starter pack.
Girls boring, boys cool.
Has never spoken to a girl. Things girls say OMG all the time. I think it's like not to be taken seriously at all because it's a meme. I think a lot of the people making the memes are just taking the piss. Like, they're saying it ironically. Girls, OMG, I don't want to crack my neck. It might break. Yeah, I've stopped cracking my neck. No thanks. I'm scared I'm gonna just break it.
You might.
Into an owl. Why are boys hot and cute? Like, what? Take a break. Half of the notes on this post are people going, I think you meant girls, and I also hate boys. They are disgusting. And the other half is boys going, this isn't about me. Nobody could ever feel that way about me. Like, do you maybe see a connection here? And also, could you stop? Girls
Can confirm, boys are cute and hot.
group chats. So are you and Brett like a thing now? Boys, have you guys seen the Bee movie by any chance? I've seen it multiple times. Fun fact, in middle school, me and my friends created a religious cult where one of my friends was a bee worshipping priest who read the Bible in the library every day. It was literally just the Bee movie script. And we ended up getting a bunch of people to come to our Bee mass sessions. Our god was literally Barry B. Benson. And instead of saying amen, we said, yeah, like jazz. I asked my little sister if she could paint my shoes because
No, instead of saying amen, you should have said B-men.
She wants to be an artist. Yeah, like jazz. I asked my little sister if she could paint my shoes because she wants to be an artist before I left to go out. And when I got home, this was on my bed and now I'm literally crying because I love them so much and it sucks how much your parents affect you when they're not supportive. I'm sorry if you don't like them. I tried my best. Mum said she didn't like them and that broke my heart. Don't need you to break it more. Now that I see it, agree with her. You shouldn't have to let me do that. I'm so sorry. Merrily. What do you mean? This is nice. I think this is like
so
rage bait though. This has to be rage bait. I don't think a mum would say this to their child.
There are absolutely mothers that say that to their daughters. 100%. Anyway, subscribe to me, follow me on Twitch. I promise that I'll only ever say nice things about the bad things that you do. Wait a minute, that's not what I meant.